Have you ever met someone and, you just instantly click? It feels almost like magic, right? But what if I told you there's a simple, scientific reason for that connection? Today, we're going to break down a powerful technique that helps build that instant rapport. So let me just ask you this straight up. Do you want to be able to form an instant connection with pretty much anyone? Think about it. A job interview, a first date, or even just trying to make a new friend. It's something we all want. And the answer, well, it's surprisingly simple. Yeah, that's it. Be a mirror. I know it sounds a little weird, but this is the secret sauce. It's the science of why subtly copying someone actually makes them like and trust you. And usually they don't even have a clue why. So let's see how this whole thing works. To really get this, let's just watch a quick demonstration. We're going to look at a super common scenario and see how one tiny little change can completely transform the entire vibe of an interaction. Okay, so here we have two people. Just look at the body language for a second. They're sitting apart. They're not really engaged with each other. You can feel that distance, right? Both physically and emotionally. Kind of awkward. We've all been there. Now, watch this. One of them just shifts their weight a bit and crosses their legs. It's a small, totally unconscious movement, something they probably didn't even think about doing. And here it is. This is where the magic happens. A few moments later, and this is key, it's not instant, but after a short pause, the other person does the exact same thing. They cross their legs too. That's the mirror, right there in action. So what's the result of this tiny little echo? Well, that first person now feels this subtle, subconscious sense of connection. They feel like they're on the same wavelength. And so they lean in, they get more engaged. That one simple mirror gesture literally built a bridge between them. So what is this invisible force that's pulling them together? It's not magic, it's psychology. We've just seen a really fascinating phenomenon in action, and it has a name: the chameleon effect. The chameleon effect is our natural tendency to mimic the people we're with, without even thinking about it. Just like a chameleon blends into its surroundings, we subtly copy the postures, the hand gestures, even the tone of voice of others to build social bonds. It's our brain's automatic shortcut for saying, hey, I get you, we're on the same team. Okay, but how does this actually work inside our heads? Let's peel back the curtain and look at the secret science. What's actually firing in your brain when this is happening? It's actually pretty incredible stuff. Let me introduce you to your mirror neurons. These brain cells are amazing. They fire when you, let's say, pick up a cup of coffee. But, and here's the wild part, they also fire when you just watch someone else pick up a cup of coffee. Your brain is basically simulating their action, letting you experience it too. It's the very foundation of empathy. So here's the bottom line. When someone mirrors your body language, it lights up the mirror neurons in your brain. And this creates this powerful, deep down feeling that you're in sync, that you're seen, and most importantly, that you are understood. It just bypasses all the conscious chatter and hits that part of our brain that craves connection. Now that you know the science, you're probably tempted to go out and start mirroring everybody. But hold on, there is a right way to do this and a very, very wrong way. So this next part is absolutely crucial to making it work. This is the big question, right? I mean, there is a very fine line between building rapport and just coming across as a strange mimic who's copying every single thing someone does. So how do you make sure you stay on the right side of that line? Well, the answer is all about the timing. The secret ingredient here is a short, deliberate delay. You've got to wait about 2 to 3 seconds. Seriously, this little pause changes everything. This slide shows the difference perfectly. On the one hand, you've got creepy mimicry, where you copy someone's action instantly, like a robot. It's just jarring and super obvious. But on the other side, you have natural mirroring. You see them take a sip of water, you wait a couple seconds, and then you casually take a sip of your own. That delay is what makes it feel totally natural and subconscious. All right, let's do a quick recap of what we've covered. First, mirroring body language is a seriously powerful way to build trust and rapport. Second, this whole thing is a natural human instinct called the chameleon effect. Third, it works because of those amazing mirror neurons in our brain that help us feel empathy. And finally, the big pro tip. Always, always wait about 3 seconds to make it feel natural, not robotic. So I'll leave you with this final thought. If something as simple as copying the way someone sits can have such a huge impact on how they feel about you, it really makes you wonder, what other invisible signals are you sending out and picking up on every single day without even realizing it.